Hi guys, so two things we'll cover today. It was an interesting day. I did well in the defense stocks, which I have been talking about for last few days. The first thing which we'll talk about is why you cannot make money in intraday. Intraday is almost difficult. If you are trying it, I'll show you it is almost impossible. You can fool yourself, but reality is you cannot make money intraday. Second is what we do usually. We look at the strong stocks, momentum stocks, what is working in the market. Now look at first Nifty for last 3 days. So the last part, this part is for 16th of May from 9 o'clock or 9:15 till 3:30, and then 15th of May and so on. So this is last roughly 3 days. Nifty was in a range 24,500, 24,700 and so on. So in the beginning you see this range, right? And then suddenly at 1 p.m. on 15th of May, yesterday, it shoots up, it goes up from 24,600 to 25,100. Okay, if you were invested, if you had call options or you had futures long position before 12 o'clock, then it was fine yesterday and you might have exited today. But if you were not, then it is almost impossible to make money because the volatility is not there uh, after it hit 25,100. After it has hit 25,100 yesterday itself, today it was just moving in a 100 point range. If you look at today, it is 25,100, goes down 100 points, comes up 100 points, and so on. So there was no movement. For last 3 days, you only got a leg of 2 hours from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. yesterday to make money. If you were long, if you had call options, you made money. Now, tell me, how can you predict when Nifty is going to hit this bump? It is almost impossible. Even for computers, it's not possible. So that is why I keep on saying, don't do intraday. Even in Nifty, it will not give you money unless you are selling call option and all that. That's a different story. But don't do this. Instead, what you can do is you can play with strong stocks in futures and think of them as investments, at least for 2, 3, 4 months, 5 months. If you have a perspective less than few months, if you have perspective for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, it is almost impossible to make consistent money. Okay, this is the example which I have shown you. Nifty moves in a tight range. Yesterday 1 p.m. shoots up 600 points. A lot of people are taken by surprise. Today stays in a very tight range. Tomorrow or Monday, we don't know. So Nifty, if you're doing intraday, you cannot make money. Now let's look at quickly the momentum stocks. Again, our story is the same, which is NBFCs, banks, and so on. But I'll still repeat it for the interest of our audience. Bajaj Finserv, again, you can buy it now. Bajaj Holding, very strong. It was up 4% today. I missed the stock. I should have bought it at 12,000. Bajaj Finance, I should have bought the stock at 9,000. Still a strong stock. Defense stocks, amazing run. BEL, we have been talking about. If you watched my videos for last 4 or 5 days, when this stock has been going up, you would find a lot of content. Then you have Chola Finance, also very strong. NBFCs have been strong. It's all very local business. Then you have insurance, which I've been talking a lot about. So HDFC Life and MFSL. Then you have HDFC Bank. You can buy it below 1900. And then you have Grasim. Eicher Motor, again a very local story. It went down from 5800 to 5400. But now all the two-wheeler stocks like Bajaj Auto, Hero Motor, all these are coming back. But this, I think, is a very good entry in Eicher Motor. Then you have pharma stock, Divi's Lab. I don't do Divi's Lab or pharma stocks. Big banks, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank, have been in momentum. You can invest them with the certainty that they will not wipe out your capital. They are not small stocks, they are big stocks. They are not pricey. Indigo, again a nice one. You can buy it below 5,400. Local story, a lot of domestic travel. Then you have again a defense stock, Majgaon Dock. It went up 11% today. A lot of defense stocks went crazy today. which includes Paris and so on. But I think for practical purposes, you can focus on three stocks, which is HAL, BEL, and Solar Industries, maybe Majgaon Dock. Um, they are getting a little bit stretched. I mean, Majgaon Dock, it would make sense to buy at 3,000, not at 3,500. So it is already 15% too expensive. And then you will get stuck and then you will sit in this for a very, very long time. Then you have SBI Life, just like HDFC Life, pretty strong. Shriram Finance again today, wow, moving up. And then you have Ultratech Cement. Then you have TVS Motor again, just like iShares, you can invest. And then you have Solar Industries. Solar Industries is a stock which is owned by a lot of mutual funds. It's owned by Kotak, it is owned by Motilal. Motilal, I'm not sure, but Kotak, I am very sure. Kotak owns this defense stock. It's a private company, but still, I would prefer BEL, HAL, which is the government ones. So those are more attractive. Solar Industries maybe is a little bit too expensive. So these are the stocks which you look at: Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj Holding, Bajaj Finance, defense stocks like BEL, HAL, Majgaon Dock. Then you have NBFCs, Chola Finance. Then you have some pharma stocks, and then auto stocks like Eicher Motor and TVS Motor. And then you have Grasim, HDFC Bank, Insurance, HDFC Life, SBI Life, Shriram Finance, Majgaon Dock, Indigo, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Solar Industries in defense again. Then TVS Motor along with iShares for auto, and then you have Ultratech Cement. Ultratech Cement is own. It's an okay share. As infrastructure goes up, you have to invest in cement stocks. So this is a little bit of the story. I think a lot of people have been assuming that the market will go down, but for the last 1 week, I have been telling you that the market may not go down. And the simple reason is that market is not looking at the information which is there today. Market looks at information which will come in 6 months from now. So that is very, very important to consider. Alright guys, so this is a little bit about the post market today, and we will meet on possibly Monday. Alright guys, have a good one. Bye.